At this point, I would like to go to the demo deep management UI. So I will go to Firefox, load deep.mg. As you can see, it says welcome to deep management. At this point, we support only login with Amazon. So I click on the login, provide my credentials. All right, make sure I'm kept logged in. And that's how you create a new account with deep management. As you can see, when the first view is loaded, there is no properties created. There is an example that shows you some of the details of the property, some of the basic analytics, page views, how it was trending for the last couple of days, where the traffic is coming from, Facebook, Twitter, unknown, as well as it creates out of the box 4 different environments: production, staging, testing, and development. So it's just a demo, so it's just an example, so there is nothing that you can action on. Let's go ahead and create a new property. For the purpose of this demo, I allocated a new domain, and I will call it Deep Management UK. Official website of Deep Management UK, www.deep.org.uk. As you can see, it creates 4 different environments. Next, you need to specify where the code is coming from. There are 2 options. You can either specify location in a Git repository, or you can specify a website, a domain, where it will be crawled from. Just to demonstrate here is very simple. You say, please crawl the following URL, deep.mg, and it will take all the assets, will download it from this domain, and it will create this new digital property as a clone of the one that you specify as origin. Instead, for the purpose of this demo, we will actually specify the code where it's located in a GitHub repository. So that's why I have it here open repository that I will use for this demo. You need to make sure that you take the HTTPS URL pointed out here, as well as you can specify for the 4 different environments. Specify the corresponding branch. By default, it takes master, stage, test, and dev. You can have a subfolder, path in your branch. In this case, it's root, so we don't need to specify anything. Additionally or optionally, it supports, you can customize where do you want your code to be deployed, in what S3 bucket. So in that case, you need to specify the credentials, or as well as if you want to manage your own DNS, Route 53 supports out of the box. In this case, we will not use these features, so I will hit create property. Alright, waiting until it creates. Currently what happens, they created 4 environments. They allocated 4 CloudFront distributions, 4 buckets in S3, gets deployed. At this point, as you can see, the background color here is yellow, which means it's not finished. Our goal is either to have green where everything is fine, or it's red, which means something is wrong. In this case, because we just created the digital properties, we didn't deploy anything, so there is nothing at this point that we can use. In order to start to be able to use, we need to hit the deploy button. So I will choose the production environment, and I'll click on deploy, which at this point what happens, based on the configuration that we set it up, the deploy is finished, everything was successful. It means that it took all the code from GitHub and it loaded on S3 that is exposed to the CloudFront. Then if I expose over here, you can see the production environment is green, it was deployed. The other three environments, nothing happened to it. So I can go over here and I can show you that the code was actually deployed on S3, and here's the direct URL to the S3 bucket. In this case, I just put it the code of Mitre Group website for the demo purposes to show you that how easy it was to take and deploy static website. Alright, and that concludes our demo.